All right, summoners, get ready, because we are diving deep.
Into holiday happenings.
Summoners War.
You know, it's a lot.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot to unpack.
It is.
We've got a holiday event,
Mm.
and you need a massive game update.
A big one.
Talk about ending the year with a bang.
It's a big one.
It is.
Especially exciting because it's the
Go
game's
look.
10th anniversary.
Yeah.
What a
This is
celebration.
10 years.
Yeah, 10 years.
Wow.
Okay, so let's start with this 10th anniversary special holiday shop event.
Yeah.
It's running from December 24th to January 5th.
Right.
And you are going to be swimming
Oh, yeah.
in holiday stockings
Mm-hmm.
to snag some seriously awesome rewards.
I like the stocking idea.
Right?
Yeah, very festive.
Yeah.
What's interesting here is the way you collect the stockings.
Okay.
So you get a daily login bonus, sure,
Yeah.
but you also earn an extra stocking for every holiday stocking you collect,
What?
up to 100 per day.
So you're saying
That adds up quick. I could end up with a mountain of stockings.
you could?
That's a lot of stockings.
Yeah.
All right, so with these stockings, we can get some rewards,
Yep.
like an ancient transcendence scroll,
Mm-hmm.
a 10-year special scroll,
Nice.
a full set of 3 6-star legend runes
Wow.
at power-up level 15,
Okay.
and even Devilmon.
They're really going all out.
Yeah, they are. I bet you're already eyeing those top-tier rewards.
Yeah, of course. Who isn't?
What's calling your name?
I
If you
think
had to pick one.
I got to go with that ancient transcendence scroll,
Really?
especially for veteran players like myself.
Okay.
Imagine being able to summon a Nat 5 monster
Wow.
with a specific attribute that you're missing.
Oh, so you can choose the attribute.
You could choose the attribute you don't have.
That's amazing.
It could completely reshape your team composition.
Yeah.
Open up new strategies.
I can see it now, players scrambling to figure out
Oh, yeah.
which attribute they need the most
Right?
to dominate the
Uh-huh.
arena. And don't forget that 10-year special scroll.
Oh, yeah.
Guarantees a 3 to 5-star monster of a random element.
Random element 3 to 5 stars. That's pretty good.
Yeah, talk about a birthday surprise.
Definitely a birthday surprise.
Yeah.
A gift from Com2US.
Yeah.
Recognizing how dedicated players have been over the years.
10 years is a long time.
It is a long time.
And let's not forget those 6-star runes.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about a power-up.
That's a huge power-up.
They can make a huge difference
For sure.
in how effective your monsters are
Absolutely.
in battle.
What rune type do you think will be the most sought after?
Oh, I'm guessing violent runes
Okay.
will be a popular choice.
Makes sense.
But who knows? Maybe swift runes will have their moment.
Yeah, true. You never know.
And then there's this Devilmon.
Oh, yeah. Can't go wrong with those.
Always a welcome sight.
Always.
But what happens when you've cleaned out the holiday special shop?
Okay.
Where do those extra stockings go?
That's where the unlimited shop comes in.
Unlimited.
Yeah. So once you've bought everything from the holiday special shop,
Okay.
it unlocks,
Yeah.
letting you stock up on essential resources like energy and mana,
Oh, nice.
even unknown scrolls.
So you're telling me I can go on a spending spree
Can.
and stock up for those long grinding sessions?
Absolutely.
Now we're talking.
That's the way to do it.
All right, let's move on to the v8.5.6 update.
Okay.
Get ready for 2 new monsters.
Ooh, new monsters.
Spectre Princess and Tomb Warden.
Okay.
And they each come in all 5 elements.
All 5 elements. That's awesome.
The Spectre Princess is a fascinating addition.
I'm intrigued.
Her necromancy skill increases her damage
Okay.
based on either enemy or ally deaths,
Interesting.
depending on her element.
Okay.
So imagine the strategic possibilities
Uh-huh.
depending on your team composition and the
Mhm.
situation.
Right.
You could really leverage her skill
Yeah.
to deal massive damage.
That's awesome.
She sounds like she could be a real asset
Mm.
in both offensive and defensive situations.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm already picturing some crazy team compositions built around her skill.
I can't wait to see what people come up with.
What about the Tomb Warden?
Tomb Warden. Okay.
What jumps out at you about him?
The dark element, Tomb Warden,
Okay.
has a passive skill called Price of Pain.
Oh, Price of Pain.
Yeah, and it's definitely worth noting.
Okay, I'm listening.
When his HP drops below 50%
Okay.
due to enemy attacks,
Mm-hmm.
his attack power doubles. Doubles.
That's crazy.
That's a huge risk.
right.
But with the right support, it could lead to some incredible comebacks.
Oh, yeah, that passive is wild.
It is.
I can already see players
Oh, yeah.
trying to figure out how to exploit it.
Of course.
Maybe pairing him with a healer
Mm-hmm.
or a monster with a shield.
Interesting.
The possibilities are endless.
Endless.
And of course, there's a special summon event running until January 1st
Of course.
to try your luck with these new monsters.
Perfect timing. With all those holiday stockings, you're going to be racking up plenty of chances to snag some scrolls.
I'm going to need all the scrolls.
Try to add these monsters to your collection.
Yeah.
It's a perfect opportunity
It is.
to kick off the new year
Yeah.
with some fresh faces on your team.
I like it.
What do you think your odds are of getting both of them?
Let's just say I will be sacrificing all my good luck charms to the RNG gods.
I like it. I like it.
But new monsters aren't the only things shaking things up in this update.
Oh, there's more.
Oh, yeah. Come2US has some other tricks up their sleeve.
I was going to say they always do.
They do.
This update isn't just about adding new content. It's about refining the existing gameplay.
Okay.
And making things more engaging.
All right, I'm ready for it.
Buckle up.
Okay.
Take the Special League, for example.
Okay.
They're introducing server-specific battles,
Oh.
which is a pretty big change.
That is huge.
Now, you'll only be matched with summoners from your own server.
Think about it. It could really level the playing field.
It could.
You're essentially competing within a smaller, more localized pool of players.
Right.
Do you think it will lead to more intense rivalries?
It's possible.
Or maybe encourage more collaboration within servers?
It's hard to say for sure.
Yeah.
But it definitely adds
an
intriguing new dimension to the Special League.
For sure.
It'll be interesting to see how the dynamics change
Yeah.
within each server's community.
Speaking of changes,
Yeah.
have you heard about the Summon Henge makeover?
Oh, you mean the new color effects for 4-star and 5-star monster summons?
Yeah.
I've heard whispers.
No more mistaking that heartbreaking 4-star for a glorious 5-star.
Exactly. No more of that.
I like it.
It's such a small tweak.
Yeah.
But it makes a big difference in terms of the visual feedback.
Right.
Those few seconds of anticipation while the summoning animation plays out
Oh, I know.
are so much more exciting now. It's like Com2US is saying,
Uh-huh.
hey, we get it. This is the moment you've been waiting for.
Yeah.
So let's make it dramatic.
I love it.
A little more dramatic flair.
And while we're on the topic of summoning,
Okay.
they've also streamlined the animation for Summon 10.
Oh, that's nice.
Which I know a lot of players will appreciate.
For sure.
Time is precious.
Especially when you're eager to see what you pulled.
Right.
It just makes the whole summoning process more efficient. Particularly for those who summon in bulk.
Efficiency is key.
It is.
Speaking of efficiency,
Okay.
the shop has gotten a much-needed upgrade.
Oh, tell me more.
You can now buy those summoner packs,
Uh-huh.
premium packs, and engraved summon premium packs in bulk.
Okay.
Less clicking, more summoning.
I like it.
I'm all for it.
That's the way to do it.
But let's not forget the holiday spirit.
Oh, yeah.
Com2US has transformed the arena, world arena,
Okay.
guild rival battle,
Uh-huh.
and siege battle into a winter wonderland.
Very festive.
It's a festive touch.
It is.
Those winter-themed visuals really add to the atmosphere
I agree.
without being too distracting.
Yeah, just a subtle touch.
Yeah, it's a subtle way to celebrate the season, even in the midst of heated battles.
Right.
But before we get too cozy by the virtual fireplace,
Right.
there's one last thing we need to cover.
Okay, hit me.
Ella's special summon mission.
Oh, yeah.
A fantastic way to earn extra rewards while you're summoning.
I like that.
You'll earn a summon point
Okay.
for every 3-star or higher monster you summon.
3-star or higher.
Okay. Using almost any method.
What does that mean, almost any?
Scrolls, crystals, you name it.
Okay.
So basically any summoning method,
All right.
except for using unknown scrolls, social summons,
Okay.
or monster summoning pieces.
All right.
That's pretty generous.
It is.
What kind of rewards can we expect?
We're talking
Come in.
energy.
Okay.
Mana Devil on scrolls. Even legendary artifact random boxes.
Wow.
The more you summon, the more points you accumulate.
Oh.
And the better the rewards.
Oh.
It's like a bonus layer of excitement on top of the usual summoning rush.
Okay, now you're really making me want to pull out my wallet.
Start summoning.
That's what I'm saying.
But seriously, this mission seems like a great way to incentivize summoning and reward players for their dedication.
It really is.
It adds a whole new layer of strategy to the game.
It does.
Do you go all in on the new Monster Summon event?
Right.
Or do you spread out your summons
Okay.
to maximize your rewards in Ella's special summon mission?
I see what you mean.
It's a tough decision.
It is a tough decision.
It is.
What do you think all these updates say about Com2US's vision for Summoner's War? Especially as they celebrate their 10th anniversary.
Yeah.
To me, it shows they're committed to keeping the game fresh and engaging.
Yeah. For both veteran and new players.
That's good.
They're not just resting on their laurels.
Right.
They're actively listening to feedback and innovating to ensure that the game remains a major player in the mobile gaming scene.
I totally agree.
It's impressive.
It is a mix of celebrating their legacy with these anniversary events while simultaneously pushing the boundaries and introducing new mechanics to keep things exciting.
It's a delicate balance.
Yeah.
But they seem to be doing it well.
What are your thoughts on whether these updates will attract new players or mainly cater to existing ones?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
The Ancient Transcendence Scroll, for example, seems geared towards veteran players who have been building their monster collection for years.
Right.
It's a valuable reward for their long-term dedication, and it encourages strategic team building.
It's like Com2US is acknowledging the grind and rewarding players for sticking with the game for so long.
10 years.
10 years.
But the new monsters and streamlined summoning experience could be a big draw for new players as well.
I think so too.
A new monster always injects some fresh energy into the meta.
Right.
And a smoother summoning experience can make the game feel less overwhelming.
For sure.
For those just starting out.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all about finding that sweet spot between appealing to the loyal fan base and welcoming newcomers.
It's a delicate dance.
It is.
But I think Com2US is on the right track.
I agree.
Those quality of life improvements, like the bulk buying in the shop and faster animations, go a long way in improving the overall experience, regardless of how long you've been playing.
Exactly. And let's not forget about those server-specific battles.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I think that has the potential to really shake things up.
In the Special League.
Definitely.
It'll be fascinating to see how the competition and strategies evolve within each server's community.
Yeah.
Could it even lead to more collaboration between players?
It's possible. Yeah, it's like creating a bunch of mini Summoners War universes.
Right.
Each with its own unique meta and rivalries.
It's a bold move by Com2US.
It is.
But it's definitely one that will keep things interesting.
Oh, yeah.
It's all about keeping the game fresh and dynamic.
Right.
And this is definitely a step in the right direction.
I agree.
But what about those visual enhancements?
Oh, yeah.
The summon henge.
Yeah.
I think those are a really nice touch.
They are. They add a whole new layer of excitement to the summoning process.
Being able to instantly tell if you've pulled a 4-star or a 5-star monster just by the color.
Just by the color.
Makes those heart-stopping moments even more dramatic.
It does.
It's all about enhancing the visual feedback and making the game more engaging.
Right.
And let's be honest.
Okay.
Who doesn't love a little bit of visual flair?
Nobody. Nobody.
Especially when it comes to those rare and powerful 5-star monsters.
It's like a mini celebration.
Yeah.
Every time you see that distinctive color.
I know.
You know, you got something good.
With the streamlined summon animations, it's like they've turned the whole summoning process into a mini spectacle.
It is.
It's those little touches that make a big difference in the overall enjoyment of the game.
They really do.
And it goes back to that idea of attracting new players.
Oh, yeah.
A visually appealing and user-friendly interface can make a world of difference.
It can.
When you're trying to learn a new game.
For sure.
Absolutely. It's about removing those barriers to entry and making the game more accessible to everyone.
Right.
But let's shift gears a bit and talk about the broader implications of these updates. What do you think they say about the future of Summoners War?
I think it's clear that Com2US is in it for the long haul.
Okay.
They're not just coasting on the game's past success.
Right.
They're actively investing in its future by introducing new content, refining existing mechanics, and listening to player feedback.
Yeah.
Which is huge.
It's reassuring to see that level of dedication.
It is.
Especially for a game that's already a decade old.
Right.
It shows they're not taking their players for granted.
No, they're not.
And are committed to making Summoner's War the best it can be.
Exactly. And that's essential for any game, especially in the competitive mobile gaming market.
Right.
To stay relevant, you have to constantly evolve and innovate. And these updates are a clear sign that Com2US understands that.
They're finding ways to blend the classic elements that players love with new features and mechanics that keep the game feeling fresh and exciting.
A good mix.
It's a balancing act.
It is.
But I think they're finding their groove.
Yeah, they're doing a good job.
They're doing a good job, and they're not just focusing on the gameplay itself.
Right.
They're also fostering a sense of community with updates like the server-specific battles.
Sure.
By encouraging interaction and competition within each server, they're creating a more engaging and immersive experience for players.
It's like they're building a virtual world.
Right.
Where players can connect, compete, and celebrate their shared passion for Summoner's War.
And with all these updates happening during the holiday season, it just adds to the festive and celebratory atmosphere.
It's like a big virtual holiday party.
Yeah.
For Summoner's War fans around the world.
I like that.
A chance to come together, explore new content, and share their experiences.
And with all these exciting changes on the horizon, it looks like the party's just getting started.
The party's just getting started. But let's shift our focus back to you, the listener.
Okay.
With all these updates, features, and events, what are you most excited about? What's at the top of your to-do list in Summoner's War?
Oh, it's hard to pick just one.
I know, right?
There's so much.
There is.
I'm really itching to try out both new monsters.
Okay.
See how they shake up the meta?
Yeah.
That Dark Tomb Warden's Price of Pain passive is calling my name.
That one's really interesting.
High risk, high reward.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can already picture some clutch plays with that passive.
Oh, yeah.
And, I'll be grinding those holiday stockings.
Of course.
For a shot at that ancient transcendence scroll.
A guaranteed nat 5.
A guaranteed nat 5 to fill a gap in my roster.
To fill a gap.
Yes, please.
Sign me up.
But let's not forget about those quality of life improvements.
Oh, yeah. Those are important.
Being able to bulk buy packs and speed through those summon animations.
Right.
That's a game changer for efficiency. It really is. It shows that Com2US is listening to the community.
Yeah.
Making changes that improve the overall experience.
Exactly. And speaking of community, I'm really curious to see how those server-specific battles in the Special League play out.
Yeah.
It could create a whole new level of competition.
For sure.
And camaraderie.
Yeah, maybe even some friendships.
Within each server.
It's like they're adding like a local layer to a global game.
Right.
You might end up facing off against someone from your own city.
That's wild.
I know, right? How crazy would that be?
It definitely adds a personal touch to the competition.
Yeah, for sure.
And who knows, maybe it will lead to some interesting collaborations and strategies.
Oh, yeah.
As players within each server work together to dominate the rankings.
It wouldn't surprise me.
No.
After all, Summoner's War has always been about community as much as it is about competition.
It's that combination of strategic gameplay, monster collecting, social interactions.
It's the whole package.
That has made Summoner's War such a lasting success.
10 years and still going strong.
And with all these updates, it's clear that Com2US is dedicated to keeping that magic alive for years to come.
I think it's safe to say that Summoner's War is in good hands.
I agree.
They've weathered the storms of a mobile gaming world for a decade.
It's impressive.
It really is, and emerged stronger than ever.
So as we wrap up this deep dive,
let's
take a moment to appreciate the journey.
10 years.
10 years of epic battles.
Monster summoning. Community building.
It's been quite a ride.
It has.
And it looks like the adventure is far from over.
Far from over.
With these updates, Com2US is signaling that they're committed to evolving the game, pushing boundaries, and keeping things exciting for both veteran and new players.
It's a good time to be a Summoner's War player.
It is so to all you summoners out there. Get ready for another exciting chapter in the Summoner's War saga.
Embrace the holiday spirit.
Embrace the holiday spirit. Explore these new features.
And may your summons be legendary.
Happy summoning, everyone.
Happy summoning, and here's to another decade.
Here's to another decade.
Of adventure in the world of Summoner's War.